Why is no one in America fighting for a good health system? Some have tried, but there's too much money wrapped up in privatized medicine. And people with money always talk the loudest. Until they don't. See French Revolution for details. We tried it and removed it? I don't remember us ever having decent healthcare system. Bold of you to assume we aren't fighting. Why do Europeans assume that no one in the US is fighting for universal healthcare? Many people have been advocating for this and working for it for literally years. Where do you get in your head that nobody is fighting for it? America is an oligarchy and the mega-rich do not care about the health of the poor workers. It is as simple as that. Because most of us have no say. The politicians who can make a change are bought and paid for by lobbyists with corporate interests. And getting rid of for-profit healthcare is not something they will ever be in favor of. Our entire government is corrupt and broken and we're all just struggling to find a way to get by. In the system we're stuck with. I don't know how, but 200 million Americans managed to convince themselves that the government they pay their taxes to shouldn't, in turn, look after them. That's fucking crazy. So it's yes to roads, yes to schools, yes to the military, yes to emergency services. But don't you dare use my taxes to provide every single one of my fellow countrymen with health care. Fuck man. Build 10 less fighter jets per year and at least treat all kids with cancer for free or something. Weigh this shit up. Healthcare is a massive issue in American politics. Maybe they just don't care about that part of American politics in Germany. It's literally ridiculous to say, no one, when discussing this subject. Lots of people are fighting for it. Because we're all too busy fighting for our lives for each paycheck so we don't drown in inflation. Half the country is fighting for it and the other half is fighting against it because the ruling class has convinced them that anything that benefits the working class is evil socialism. We do. We try. We try so fucking hard. How easy do you think it is to change something as big as a healthcare system? It's not like we can just stop using it either. No one? Oversimplify much? Because the second you propose a solution that will help poor people, you get called a socialist. When I bring up flaws in our healthcare system, without even comparing to other systems, certain people I am close to default to, well, Canadians fly here for surgeries. So they don't do it right. Well, no. I was not talking about another system at all. Just what is broken with what we do. What are you talking about? Who says we aren't? We just can't do anything BC the people in power are corrupt. Half the country is fighting for a good healthcare system. Perhaps more than half. Most everyday Americans aren't against proper healthcare. The politicians are. People are giving you cliché, proletariat-based responses. Rich people bad, poor people good. But his really isn't the whole picture. First off, nearly everyone in the US agrees that the healthcare system is fucked up. Even the politicians. We disagree on what to do about it. The two main arguments are either more privatization, less government regulation, lower taxes, or more government intervention, more regulation, higher taxes. The problem is neither case has a clear path to success at scale and we're stuck in this hybrid mode until someone can articulate it in a way that not only seems achievable but has some common measure of success. Why is this difficult? The healthcare, pharmaceutical industries are a massive chunk of not only the US economy but the world economy at large. For instance, the only reason we have any medicine at all is largely, not entirely though, due to the prevalence of private U.S. industry. Many conservatives believe that making sweeping, disruptive changes without a clear transition plan would be a net negative. For instance, if we increase taxes significantly but this ultimately causes companies to move offshore and stop paying their taxes and start laying off American workers, does them receiving better, cheaper health care really make up that difference? Again, everyone has their opinion but there is no clear, correct answer. Pro-socialists like to play armchair politics. I'm one of them, thinking that this is a simple matter of going from A to B because other countries have done it, or because we have the money we can move away from the military, etc. But no other country has been the world's largest economy, let alone the world's reserve currency, and head of the global police. The arguments that we should stop those things are themselves quagmires of geopolitical intrigue. Compound them and you get why increasing taxes and greater socialization in the US is a touchy subject for any topic. See Social Security, let alone healthcare.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.